Previously. And this is probably the beginning of another. So there we go with that. Now I can talk about things. So, by the time this video goes out, I may have already uploaded my monthly update video. It may go up, it may have gone up the day before, it may go up the day after, I don't know. Yes, I still do those monthly update videos, and I also should stop calling them monthly update videos because they very rarely come out every month. It's been about 3 months since I've done the last one, and I honestly, yeah, I've been busy. I've been really busy. So, if you enjoy Terraria, and if you're watching this, I know you do, I definitely suggest checking out my newest update video, because there are some very, very, very important things being discussed regarding Terraria, the future of Terraria. I'm talking about the future of this world, End Days, 1.3, playing this on the PlayStation or the Xbox, playing this on, the PS4 or the Xbox One, playing this on PC, playing a modded version. All this stuff is going to be discussed, and with some, fairly important details thrown in. There's a shark chasing me. So I definitely suggest checking that out. And even if you, why am I going in this hole? At the very beginning. I did this awkwardly. Whatever, right, we're gonna go straight down in a second. I need some space from these sharks and jellyfish. Right, so, on me, I have a lot of stuff. Holy crap. I have the mining potions, shine potions, night owl potions, Shroomite digging claw with light, and the mining stuff. Why are there so many jellyfish? So basically, we should be able to dig super, 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 super fast. Which is what we're going to do right now. Love it. And by doing this, what we can then do is once we've made all these tunnels, and we know where to make the tunnels because we now know the length of the spray from the contaminator. Once we have these tunnels in place, all we've got to do is just drop down them and shoot either the corruption juice or the hallow juice. That is all it's going to take to corrupt or purify this world, and that is us down into... There's going to be lava dripping down, but we should be able to fly through it. That is us done on this one. As quick as it took. What was that? 40 seconds per... I can swim. 40 seconds per tunnel. What do you reckon? Like maybe 25 tunnels? So we'll probably get an episode out of just digging. Did I just find a mining potion? I'm sure it said I picked up a mining potion. Maybe this episode of digging, and then in the next ones we get to purify and corrupt. Cool, at least I know we're doing stuff. This water is flooding down this hole. There will still be enough water in the ocean left for the next hole, I imagine. And possibly the one after, but maybe not too many after that. I wanted this one. There we go. Beautiful. Damn spiderwebs. Yeah, so we talked about update video. You definitely need to check that out. And I'm not going to talk too much about what's going to be happening in this video, because, well, then you won't have an excuse to go to watch my update video, which I really would like you to do. In terms of other videos, again, I'm going to talk about in my monthly update video. In fact, there's so much to talk about in my monthly update video, I don't rightly know what I want to talk about to you guys now, about, with my words. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Terraria End Days, the finale. It's coming. It really is. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm annoyed that I've left it this long, because I feel like I'm building up hype accidentally. And when you build up hype for something, it inevitably can't live up to that hype. So I'm going to absolutely try my best to get this to be the best possible thing. in terms of other things to talk about. Live streaming, I guess, is one thing I want to talk about. If I want to talk about in my update video, there is going to be live streaming, and I want your opinions on what to be live streaming. Well, Terraria is a strong contender. There are also videos that could replace Terraria. Things like Starbound and stuff like that. Again, I'm talking about stuff that's going to be in the update video, so I'm just going to leave it. These damn spiderwebs, I swear. Our health isn't going to be that bad from... Is our inventory full already? Wow. Our health isn't going to be that bad from the lava, I don't think. We should be able to manage it. Especially once the water starts coming down. Also, it's just occurred to me that it's going to create obsidian at some point. And these tunnels are not going to be entirely perfect. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Yep, swimming. Do you reckon the ocean's drained? I think it has to be, because there's no water down here now. Has to be. Let me out. Let me out. Oh Lord, please. I'm really there's so much I do want to talk about. But if I talk about it here, it renders a monthly update video pointless, and I really want to do a monthly update video. Yeah, the ocean is now gone. Cool. Got 50 seconds left of mining potion. That's enough to do one more tunnel. Then we'll have to drink another one when we get to the top. Which is fine, just as long as we avoid more spider webs. Don't know how we always seem to manage to find a spider web to fall into. And remember, we don't need to dig into the underworld because we can't corrupt or hallow ash, I don't think. We may actually die. Oh, that's blocks burning in the lava. I'm like, what is this special effect it's doing? I haven't seen that before. Got some HP. Yeah, I can drink a potion. Can't believe we picked up so much crap already. Go away. You're already dead. Ah, screw it. Let's just go. Back here. What a pain. We didn't really make it anywhere, did we? Didn't really make it anywhere. Oh well. Drink a potion. Continue flying. We'll go as far as we can. We dug all the way down. It was just coming back up. That was the issue. If it was as easy as Minecraft, placing a bed and having a spawn, I would just do that at the top of every hole and then just warp back up. But in this, I would have to build a house for every hole, and that would just take longer. Far, far longer than we really want to be spending doing this. But I hope you guys enjoy this. You've, like I said, you've been asking for it for a long, long time. And this is, in terms of achievements, these are the only two achievements I don't have. Corrupting and hallowing an entire world. So getting it all done here would neatly, tidily wrap this series up in a nice little bow for us. Where were we? There, so we want to be at the very next one. Which is this one. And we can drink our potions and dig to our heart's content. Should I do a fast forward? Now, normally I would fast forward this without question, but I don't like fast forwarding if there's stuff I want to talk about. I just have to think, is there something I want to talk about? And I know there is, but is there stuff I can talk about that's not in the... Oh my. That's not in the monthly update video. Right, that is hell. Literally and figuratively. Can I get out of here really quick? That was not as bad as I was expecting, I have to admit. Oh, water. Can swim through the water. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Must have dug through an underground lake at some point. We dig so fast, I don't even pay attention. There's a beautiful gem cave there we just passed. Soon to be corrupted. But we don't care about gems. We don't care about gems. Ah, one thing I can talk about is the nymph banner. Do we have the nymph banner yet? No, we don't. It's one of those rare elusive items. What's that yellow thing there? 11 gold coins, cool. It's one of those rare elusive things that we're going to try to get, and it has been a long time. It has taken so long to try and get this. Is that really the next hole I dug? Sure, whatever, if you say so. So I'm going to continue trying to get the nymph banner. Loot Games... Hey, look, there's a mushroom there. Teal mushroom. Loot Games is also trying to get the nymph banner. I spoke to him about whether or not he's got an arena set up and ready. And he says he's working on one. So I'm excited to see what he does. Whoa, do you see how I had multiple cases on my screen then? I'm digging so fast I have multiple cases. So yeah, he says he doesn't actually have a setup ready for this. And he said he's probably going to imitate my arena somewhat, but I really want to see what he can bring, what changes he's going to make to his version of my nymph farm. Because I imagine... Oh, wait, I'm going to die again. I keep forgetting we're not wearing dragon armor, we are wearing the... whatever it's called, the mining armor. And the mining armor is not good. Not good at all. You know what? It's a good job. We've got so many healing potions from killing all of those Planteras. So we can afford to just waste them away like this. You know what I should do, actually? Would be a much, much smarter move. Would be to get my lava waders out. Wear those instead of Welsh armor right now. There we go. This is going to make my life so much easier now that I'm immune to lava. The one thing that was killing me. I'm so stupid. I imagine you guys have been telling me about that for a long time as well. Put your lava waders on, get a lava charm out. Something along those lines. We are still away a ways. Still away a ways. Should be fine. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. And you know, I'm really rooting for Loot Games. I really, really want to get that nymph banner so that it's done with. However, because it's not as difficult, so to speak, as the other things we've been trying to get, you know, like Plantera, the axe, and stuff like that, where you have to actually be there. Like, this is completely AFK, so I don't mind the fact that it's taking so long. I would want it so it's over, but I don't mind. But yeah, this is one of the occasions where I'm rooting for Luke. I want Luke to beat me to this. I want him to get the nymph banner and claim that victory. I felt so bad after I beat him to the axe and to the... what's it? Oh, I got 2 cases again. Ooh, I'll take that. That damn water's slowing me down. Give me 2 cases. I want 2 cases again. I felt so bad after I beat Luke to... Look, 2 cases! Oh, every time I say it, I felt Luke. I did not feel Luke. He will attest to this. That did not happen. I felt really bad when I beat Luke to getting the axe and to also getting the hotline fishing rod. Because he was trying for them just as hard as what I was. There are so many statues. A boomerang statue, a bird statue, a reaper statue, and a skeleton statue. All just chilling out in here. Why can't I dig? Oh, it's the water. I was not able to fall through the water. I think I moved. No, it looks good. I thought I'd moved sideways and that screwed everything up. But it hadn't. It hadn't. Yeah, so check out Luke Games. Once he brings out, I mean, check him out all the time, of course. But once he brings out his solution to getting the nymph banner, check it out and give him a big thumbs up. Because he deserves it. He really deserves to get that nymph banner. And if he can automate something better than I can, absolute thumbs up to him. Because I consider myself maybe not the king of automation. Because Ymir, and Zero Gravitas. Zero Gravitas I've recommended before in my monthly update videos. They are fantastic when it comes to automation. I think it was Zero Gravitas, it might have been Ymir though, who made an entire automated setup for the entire game. And it's crazy. They'd made it so that the entire game will play itself. No input needed. No, one input needed. And I think it's to push one button. But they had it set up so that from the very first night, no, you were perfectly fine, and then you had to wait, just not moving around, no summoning anythings. Is that what I think it is? No, it wasn't. No doing anythings. Eventually, the Eye of Cthulhu would show up, and then, you know, it would get killed because of the automation settings, and then, like, a meteor would strike, and a meteor would strike the demon altars, which would then cause other things to happen, and then a series of teleporters would go off to summon, like, what's it called? Skeletron, stuff like that. And then, you know, waiting for the Moonlord and Lunatic Cultists to show up and have them automatically killed. The whole automation process was insane. I really enjoyed watching that. I don't think I could ever set something like that up in a million years. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good when it comes to automation. I think I'm pretty good. But yeah, if Luke can automate something even better than I can, I'm looking forward to seeing it. This is nearly another episode already, and I feel like I've done nothing. Digging these tunnels is taking too long, and this is me being generous and saying like 20-minute episodes rather than like 10 or 15 like I used to. So you're still getting a longer episode than what you would normally, but it's not like an hour long. If this were a normal episode, you'd get maybe 21 minutes. I'm really surprised just how long it's taking us to dig all these holes. 40 seconds each, give or take. I think it's just the dying and then having to travel back through that has really taken the most amount of time. That is ash, so now we're out. And look at all these falling bricks. That shows how fast we've been digging. There's still bricks falling down. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, once it comes time to corrupting and hallowing, should be significantly easier than what we're doing now. Right now we're just digging tunnels down. Next time all we have to do is just hold the button, hold the right trigger and just shoot. Left and right. Easy. Easy, although I guess you'd have to do it twice per hole. 4 times even if you want to go into the other thing. I can call those potions. 4 times if you want to do Hallow and Corruption. Hey, there's a special... bloody chest. Can't dig if there's a chest there, you see, so we had to destroy the chest, but you can't destroy full chests, you have to empty said chests. There's another little special altar thing there as well. Oh no. There, I love it when it's just a straight down tunnel, no cobwebs. All the way down. Like I said, I just wish there was a way to quickly get to the surface. Once we're like around the center point, we can start magic mirroring, I guess. And yeah, there's obsidian forming. There's nothing I can do about that. it'll just be a simple matter of digging up a couple of blocks when we fall down. It's not going to, like, ruin everything. Oops, easy. Right, we should be closer to the surface. Gets us out of here. So yeah, I'm genuinely surprised how long this is taking. I've just realised as well, if we hit upon a demon altar, that's going to scupper our plans. It'll scupper our plans somewhat. Look, 4 cases. We had 4 cases then. These cobwebs driving me insane. Absolutely insane. Right, I think we may be out or low on shine potions and night owl potions. But I do have my safe with me that has more in them, so I can always drag them out. Shouldn't be a problem. No lava to slow me down, that's good. No water to slow me down, that's also good. And of course, very few cobwebs. Prefer it if there were less than what they are, but what there are. But sure, we'll take it. We're gonna move on through. Let's keep swimming up. How close are we to the center of the world? I don't even... There's a center. So I think we've done about a quarter of the world so far. That's not so bad. But it's taking a lot longer than I expected. Spiky thorns. My worst enemy. There we go. So, tell me... Oh, this is going to be... Well, I didn't mean to do that. Can I survive this? I don't have my good armor on. Oh, yeah, I've absolutely survived this. Holy crap. Get out of here. Tell me, as I was saying, it may be several days after Halloween now, but did you do anything for Halloween? Did you go trick-or-treating? Did you go to a party? Did you get dressed up? I would like to know. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you dressed up as. Personally, I didn't do anything this Halloween. Oh, another chest. Last Halloween, I didn't do anything either. Although I did go to a Halloween party, but it wasn't on the actual Halloween day. I think it was a few days before. Or a few days after. Last year. Did I say last year? Yeah, last year. It was either a few days before Halloween or a few days after I went to a party. And here's the thing. I never dress up for fancy dress parties. Not that I've often gone to fancy dress parties. But whenever I've been told it's a fancy dress party, I haven't dressed up. Because I know for an absolute fact, no one else is going to dress up. Like, literally, whenever I go, no one else dresses up. And I don't want to be the odd one out wearing fancy dress if no one else is. And every single time, I've held myself to that. Apart from this one party last Halloween, where I said I wasn't going to dress up. And then my friend begged me and begged me and begged me. And she guaranteed me she was going to wear fancy dress. And our other friends were going to wear fancy dress. And I didn't believe her. And on the day of the party, I wasn't going to get dressed up. And then she's like, no, people are here. People are actually wearing fancy dress outfits. It's safe, you can wear a fancy dress outfit. So I got dressed up. And I got there. And nobody was wearing fancy dress. Apparently there was only one person who went that was wearing fancy dress. And they changed before I got there. Because they didn't like being the only person in fancy dress. Oh, what a stupid life I lead. What a stupid life. And there's nothing wrong getting dressed up. There's nothing wrong with getting dressed up and stuff. But I like to be comfortable. And if I'm dressed up as something, then you can guarantee I'm not comfortable. Like I'm wearing clothes that don't fit. And I'm maybe wearing face paint or whatever else. It's something that's not going to make me physically comfortable. I like to just relax, which is why I don't massively enjoy it, unless there's a good reason. If literally everybody at that party was wearing fancy dress, I would also wear it, and I would deal with it. But I hate being the one and only person. I really do. I hate it. Oh, a nice refreshing watery bath as we fly up to douse the lava-inflicted damage. Right, it looks like this might be about time to end this episode. Maybe I should have recorded these as individual ones, but who knows?